Hello friends, this is your Canvas Academy. Myself Swarpanand. Today we discussed about cross product, or it also called as vector product. Guys, we know that there are some vector quantities in physics can be obtained. These vector quantities can be obtained by the product of two vector. Example, let's see. Omega R is equal to V. That means V is the linear velocity, R is the radius vector, and omega is angular velocity. Here, linear velocity requires two vector to express itself. Guys, we know that in case of vector addition, that we can add or subtract two same kind or same physical quantities. We can't add or subtract two different kind or different physical quantities. But here we can we can take products of two different physical quantities like omega and radius vector. Both are two different vector quantities or physical quantities. When they multiply, produce a different kind of results. This is linear velocity. Guys, what is cross product? When we take cross product of two different physical quantities, it gives another physical quantities, which is a vector also. So it is called vector product. That means this product gives us a vector quantities. The notation of multiplication denoted by a cross, so it is called also cross product. What is the definition of cross product? The definition of cross product of two vector quantities is a single vector whose magnitude is equal to the multiplication of their magnitudes and sine of the smaller angle between them, and is directed normal to the plane containing both the given two vector. Let's how understand what is the definition. First we write the definition. Cross product of two vectors is defined as a single vector whose magnitude is equal to their individual magnitude and sine of the smaller angle between them and is directed normal to the plane containing both the two given vector. Now that means two vector, when we take cross product of two vectors, it gives another vector whose magnitude, the magnitude of the product vector is equal to the magnitude of both the vector and the sign of the smaller angle between them. Look, the geometrical interpretation of cross product. Let's see, this is A vector and this is B vector. According to the definition, the direction of the A cross B will be perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. Let the surface of the whiteboard contain A and B, the vector A and B. So their cross product will be in the perpendicular direction to the board. This is the direction shows my marker here, look, and it may be back to the whiteboard also. Let me draw the A cross B, that will be this direction A cross B, or it's another possible direction may be here. In both cases, both the vector is perpendicular to its cross product, perpendicular to its cross product. So how can we find the direction of the A cross B? First, you have to place your palm like me, like this, and curl your fingers except thumb towards B. Likewise, then your thumb shows the direction of the A cross B. That means it shows the perpendicular to the plane of both. So this is the A cross B vector. You may ask, sir, B cross A, what is the B cross A? Yes. Put your palm along B like me. Then you curl towards A. You find that the thumb is on the back side of the, pointed to the back side of the whiteboard. That means the thumbs bore to the whiteboard. Let's write this mathematical expression of this definition of cross product. What it said, the cross product of two vectors is defined as a single vector. That means let A cross B equal to another vector is equal to C. Then the magnitude of the C vector will be their individual magnitude of individual magnitude. That means the magnitude of A is A vector is A, and B vector is B, and the sign of the smaller angle, let this will be the theta, because it is the smaller angle between A and B. So according to the definition, we have to take the smaller angle between two vectors, sine of smaller angle, sine theta. Is this complete? Guys, look and say, is it complete? No guys, this is only the magnitude of cross product. Yes, cross product is itself a vector, so we have to give the expression, this expression, a direction. What is the direction? Let's say n cap. N cap is a unity vector along A cross B. We can find, always we can find a unit vector of that vector. The unit vector is always towards the or along that vector, but having unit length. That means the n cap, the magnitude of n cap is 1. So it does not affect the magnitude of AB sin theta, because when we multiply with 1, this magnitude with 1 is became only AB sin theta. That means it gives only the direction to the A cross B. We write n because A cross B, direction of A cross B is perpendicular to that plane in which A and B lie. So this is our mathematical representation of A cross B, or geometrical representation of A cross B. Guys, let some other example to become crystal clear in cross product. Let this is a vector of 2 unit, and another vector of, right, this is a vector of 3 unit, and another vector, this is a vector of 2 unit. 2 unit, vector of 3 unit, this is vector of 2 unit, 2 unit and 3 unit. It gives, let the angle between is sin theta. Sin theta, theta is equal to 30 degree. 30 degree or 60 degree? 60 degree, it look like approximately 60. So the A cross B will be in perpendicular direction to that plane. So what will be the A cross B? Magnitude of A cross B, that means A cross B, magnitude of A cross B is AB sin theta. That means A 2 into 3 into sin theta is, sin theta is 60 degree, sin 60 degree, that is 2 into 3 into sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2, that is 3 root 3 unit. This will be 3 root 3 unit in the perpendicular to that plane, direction of the perpendicular to that plane containing A and B, or 3 unit and 2 unit vector. Let's another example we can take also. If sin theta is 0 degree, that means what will be its B and A both are in same direction. Like this is A of 3 unit and B of 2 unit in both in same direction. So A, this is B, and this is A vector. When we find the cross product of these two, the magnitude of their cross product is equal to AB sin theta, that is A is 3 and B is 2, sin theta is your sin 0 degree, that is 3 into 2 sin 0, 0, that means 0 will be its magnitude. Actually its magnitude is 0, but when we take A cross B is equal to, we have to give another vector. That means this is called null vector or zero vector. Magnitude of zero vector is 0 and its direction is arbitrary direction. We know. Let's when, that means it refers to a point, just A cross B is just a point here, because we refers zero vector or null vector as a point. So look, another example of A cross B. Let two vector of having 3 unit and 2 unit. 3 unit is, say this is A vector and another vector is perpendicular to the, this is perpendicular to the A vector which is 2 unit. This is B vector and that cross product is perpendicular to this vector having the unit of 6 unit. How can you find A cross B, the magnitude of A cross B? Let me write again. The magnitude of A cross B is equal to A B sin theta, A B, A is 3, B is 2 unit, and sin theta is sin 90 degree. Sin 90 is equal to 1, that is equal to 3 to 2, that is equal to 6. That means when the angle between the two vectors is 90 degree, it gives the magnitude of cross product of there is equal to just multiplying the magnitude of two vectors. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6 unit. This is A cross B, magnitude of A cross, this is A cross B, and directed perpendicular to that plane. Guys, you may ask, sir, how we find B cross A? Is that B cross A is same as A cross B? No, guys. Look, when we multiply B cross, that means we have to put right hand, B cross A, then the direction of the vector is just opposite to the A cross B. That means A cross B is negative of B cross A. A cross B is negative of B cross A. A cross B is negative of B cross A. Negative of B cross A. So, if though their magnitude is same, but their direction is just opposite to each other, so these are negative vector having equal magnitude and opposite direction. So guys, next we discuss properties of cross product. Properties of cross product. What are the properties of cross product? Cross non-commutative. Cross product is non-commutative. That means A cross B is not equal to B cross A, though their magnitude is same, but the direction is different, so these are not two equal vector as we prove here. Next, cross product is distributive. Cross product is distributive. That means when we express A cross n plus B plus C, B plus C, then A cross B plus A cross C. Look, here also the cross product distributed here. We take cross product of vector separately. Cross product of vector separately. Let's condition of collinearity. Condition of collinearity. What is condition of collinearity? When two vector, the cross product of two vector is a null vector, then we say that these vector are collinear. Looks here, we have already proved that A cross B, the magnitude of A cross B, AB sin theta is 0. So the angle between, when the angle between 0 two vector A and B is 0, then their magnitude is 0 and their cross product is a null vector. They are coincide, B coincide with A, they are in one direction, and we can also find another vector which is just opposite to the each other, these two vectors. Next, condition of collinearity. What it says? If cross product of two vector is a null vector, then these two vectors are said to be collinear vectors. Collinear vectors. That means it says that A cross B, magnitude of A cross B is equal to 0. That is AB sin theta is equal to 0 degree. Sorry, 0. Sin theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to 0 degree. That means it proves that theta in the angle between the two vector is 0 degree. So they are in collinear. Theta may be 0 degree or theta is also is equal to 180 degree, because 0 sin 180 degree also 0 and sin 0 degree also 0. That means when theta is equal to 0 degree, then two vector B and A lie in same direction. But when theta is equal to 180 degree, two vector are in same line but in opposite direction. This is B, but in opposite direction. These are collinear vector also, but these are anti-parallel and these are parallel vector. Guys, this is the condition of collinearity. Next, guys, take a screenshot. I am going to erase. condition of, then the number 4.4, condition of perpendicularity. What is condition of perpendicularity? When the magnitude of cross product of two vector is equal to the product of their individual magnitude, then we can say that these two vectors are said to be perpendicular to each other. Look, if magnitude of cross product of two vector is equal to the product of magnitude of individual, product of their individual magnitude, product of their individual magnitude, then these two vector are said to be perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other. That means it says that A cross B, magnitude of A cross B is equal to AB. A cross B, AB sin theta. AB sin theta is equal to AB. That means sin theta is equal to 1 and theta is equal to 90 degree. That means A is perpendicular to B. Theta is 90 degree. Let me discuss first the equal vector. Equal vector. Cross product of equal vector, let A cross A. A cross A. A cross A is equal to AA sin theta. That is A square sin theta. A square sin theta. But the angle between the A and A, angle between A and A is equal to 0. Theta is equal to 0. Then A square sin theta, sin 0 degree. That means that is also 0. The angle between the two vector is 0. That means the cross product of two vector, give me the magnitude, the cross product of two equal vector, sorry, the magnitude, the cross product, magnitude of cross product of two equal vector is equal to 0, or you may say that 0 vector. But these are also collinear. But every collinear vector is not the equal vector. Every collinear vector is not the equal vector. It may, every collinear, if we take cross product of any two collinear vector, it gives 0. But when these are not equal vector, these are not equal vector. So this is not proving the condition of collinearity. The condition of equal vectors. We can say that if the cross product of magnitude of cross product of two equal vector is equal to two vector is equal to 0, we can say that these vectors are equal. But we can say that these vectors are collinear. So these are condition of collinearity, condition of perpendicularity, but no, it is not condition of equality. We can say that these two vectors are equal in magnitude. We can say. that means every collinear vector, every equal vector are collinear, but every collinear vector are not equal vector. So guys, let's improve the area of a parallelogram. Area of a parallelogram. Let this is A vector and this is B vector. If we complete the parallelogram, let me draw perpendicular from the head of B to the head of A. Let this P, Q, R and S. Let this is T. A, this is P, Q, R, S. Parallelogram. The area of parallelogram can be found by the sides and the perpendicular drawn to its. That is the height of the parallelogram. From class 10 we know that, from class 9 we know that the area of parallelogram is one of its sides and a perpendicular drawn to that side. The product of one of its sides and a perpendicular to drawn to that side. So area of parallelogram is equal to, that this is theta, angle theta, the angle between the A vector and to B vector. Area of parallelogram. Area, finding the area, just I write area is equal to PQ into ST. PQ into ST, but PQ is A and ST, magnitude of PQ is A, and ST is P by B, that is B sin theta. B sin theta. So AB sin theta, that means we can write A cross B, magnitude of A cross B. Magnitude of A cross B, we can write AB sin theta, that means magnitude of A cross B. So when we take the cross product of two vectors, it also expresses the area of that parallelogram in which these two vectors are represented by the two sides of that parallelogram. So guys, for today this much guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.